What is good, y'all? SmooveGotGame family. It's your boy SGG. Back here again with the Cleveland Browns, ready to try to end out this year, or at least could be ending out this regular season, as we are 7-6 right now, currently not in the playoff picture. Currently sitting right now at the 9 seed, but the 6 through 8 seeds all have the same exact record at 7-6, and the 5 seeds only at 8-5, so they're not too much further ahead. And technically, the division's still in play here, with Baltimore only being at 9-4. So there's a lot more in play for us this season than last year in terms of how likely it could be that we make the postseason. And 2 of our next 3 opponents are actually teams ahead of us, with Miami being 7-6 and Kansas City being 7-6. So we would definitely be slowing things down here a little bit today, going through these games in much detail here to see what happens when we get around to Denver in week 17, and then we have Baltimore to end the season. So we've already went ahead and got practices and everything like that out the way. If you guys missed last episode, head back to check that out to see how we set this one up. We had a great run against the NFC. I won't even spoil what record we had, but just know it was a very good one against the NFC. And I did realize that I made a mistake, though. I went back and checked. So we actually went 0-5 against the NFC in our first season, and then 5-0 last year. So we were on a 5-game winning streak coming into the season against NFC opponents, which, as you can see there by that loss to the Rams, got snapped. But we definitely will be taking on Miami here today at home. I know I said we were going to try to cut out as many home games as possible, but we're back here at home here in Cleveland Browns Stadium, ready to take on Miami and hopefully move into what should be the 6th or 7th seed. And here we are, set for our kickoff here against Miami. A win here is going to be huge. We need to win our next 2 at least. I mean, Baltimore is going to be a tough game in itself. I would hope we can pencil Denver in for a dub, but here goes the man, the myth, the legend, Shedeur Sanders, having an even better year 3 than year 2. On pace to have a career best in yards, on pace to have a career best in touchdowns, and a career low in interceptions here as that first pass goes out to Judkins. Nice gain of 7 there in the flats. And his team has looked so much better. The offensive line looking way better in their year 2 as well. So you remember 3 of our 5 offensive linemen are in their 2nd season. We do find a lot of open holes, though, so it's not like a grave need, but every once in a while they'll give up some pressure like that. Look at the pocket looking clean. Goes underneath the Villa, who reaches across. That's above the first. I was about to say, yeah, that ball was definitely above the yellow. If you guys missed it, we went over everybody's stats at the end of last video, so make sure you guys tune in to check that out to see where everybody's kind of stacking up in their 2nd years. Clean drop here. Wide open down the field as he tries to go with the corner again. Jerry Jeudy this time the one being targeted. Great coverage there from the Dolphins corner, able to get a hand on it. Probably just need a little bit more air under that one. Dropping back. 4-man pressure. Pocket's looking really good. Throw deep down the field. That's going towards out of bounds as that's tipped away. He attempted to at least go with the one-on-one matchup. It just did not work out for us. Now it'll be up to 2 in the Dolphins offense to see what they have here today. Going to start this game off here with the run. Devon Chain to the outside. Full running lane as he's got plenty of space to get up the field. Newsom's going to be the last hope here as he slows him down for the rest of the defense to get there. But a 61-yard rush by the Dolphins gets the day started off early. Wow, I did not expect that. An outside run here gets them up to the 61. I literally took off an ability that would have helped us in the outside run. They go back-to-back outside runs as Garrett this time able to make a play on that one. Bend don't break defense. Needs to be just the time for it here. They're going to drop back, throw over the middle, and we knock that one loose. Great coverage. Going to motion and chain out again. Denzel Ward is out there on him matched up, though. Looks like we're going straight up zone coverage here in the backfield. Chasing Tua is Myles Garrett. Isaiah McGuire led him right to him, and Garrett takes care of the rest of the work. They're still in field goal range, but bend don't break defense just means no 7. Quick drop back here. Pressure almost gets there. Is O'Callahan there with the catch there. Play action fake. Pass out to Callahan there, our fullback. They almost got immediate pressure there up the middle under center. We're going to stay with it here, dropping back again. Quick throw out to David Njoku gets the first down grab. Going to the outside on our own this time. That's a terrible. Oh, good juke move there. I was about to say that's a terrible block attempt by O'Callahan, though, but Judkins makes him right. Even extended the ball because he thought he was about to be tackled. Great run there for the first down, flips the field. We're going to go back to the pass game here. Going to the right side. Easy catch there by Jesse Villa in a tight window. Only has 88 throw power, but he definitely does make a lot of tight window throws happen. Dropping back here. They're going to go to the outside again. This time it's Chase Brown with the carry. 3rd and 3 now. 2-by-2 set here. No blitz coming in. Easy catch from Rich Looney. Oh, there's a blitz coming in. This time gets picked up beautifully by our backs, though. Looney. If we give him like another half second or a little pass lead, he might have been able to break away to get in the end zone on that one. Oh, right there. Oh, I saw the halfback on the wheel. Right behind the blitz. No blitz here on 3rd and 2. Could go out to the flats. Instead, we're going to go Villa over the middle. And there's an injury down now. That is Brendan Cooper, our backup right tackle. That means right now we'll see 73 Wanai Morris there on the right side. Dropping back here, and he gives up his first sack as soon as he comes in the game. Might have to see if we can get into the game and maybe change that up. Dropping back here. Throw goes out. Rich Looney with the catch, but not much room after. Oh, there he is. The rookie's back out there again. Brendan Cooper is back. So only a little minor injury here. Wide open in the flats. Oh, he's going to take it himself. Easy run lane to the quarter, and Sanders scores our first touchdown of the game. Giving us our lead right back, and Sanders is already putting the team on his shoulders. He did have the flats open. Late right there, Rich Looney's open. And he just took it himself. Now we're going to be kind of looking for clutch situations here in the game. So we're going to be up in the booth here quite a bit as Jalen Waddle catches that first pass there for 14. 3rd and 10, 8-yard pass to a chain. Gives us the ball right back. Quick 3 and out. Oh, big time penalty there against the defense. Kenneth Grant. Roughing the passer most likely gets us up to close to our side of the field. That pass will get us there as Rich Looney catches it. Now that we're on our half, this is pretty much what we're going to be doing. It's kind of looking for when we get to each other's half of the field and really just kind of seeing if we can score on either side. That'll be kind of like the formula here, at least for this first game. We'll have to see if it gets out of hand at any point here. Dropping back, handing to the outside, as that is not a good play. Njoku by himself at the bottom of the screen. Sending in a blitz here. Comes right in the backfield. Ball's on the ground. Our offensive lineman picks it up, but for no reason. That was terribly done. Nobody picked up the blitz at all. It was just a 5-man pressure, too. It's not even like a, super crazy blitz. They were zoomed in for whatever reason. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like the 5th man is kind of off back. Look at our guard. He tries to go double team instead of, and it doesn't even get back in time. Like, come on, bro. What are you doing? And it gets back in time for the second blocker, and then our center's over there, hands that off to the guard, and then tries to come in late. I got to put that one is completely on Zach Andrews. And there goes a pretty good drive here by the Dolphins. Finally getting close to their red zone here in the second half is where it took it to get through. I mean, we've had some pretty quiet offenses here all day. We had a chance to score right before half, but I assume they, once again, bad play calling did not allow us to get 3 points off. They're going to drop back here to it, though. Looking in a clean pocket. Wide open receiver as he's hit late. Flag is down late. I wish I could have seen it, though. I did not see where he was at for that pass interference call. But, I mean, a lot of penalties have happened on really both teams' sides. That's going to be a sack in the backfield. McGuire's 3rd of the day. But a lot of penalties have happened really on both sides. Really some undisciplined football here today. Now, there is a way I can come back and still try to look. If we go to view highlights real quick, of course, I guess penalties just aren't shown as plays that you can go back and look at. Me, that kind of seems like they're trying to hide something with that. Why can't I go back and look at the penalty to see if it actually was a penalty? Dropping back here. Look at the pocket collapsing again. McGuire's 4th sack of the day. Back-to-back sacks. And we're just pushing them further away from goal territory. Bend but don't break defense coming through yet again for us. As they need to get 23 yards here. Otherwise, they're just going to have to settle for 3. Look at the chain there in the backfield bubbling around. Look at McGuire again helping out with Myles Garrett. He could have got that one all by himself. 8th sack of the day for the team. As Tua has nowhere to go. We're coming near the end of the 3rd quarter here. We're in our red zone now. Trying to see if we can answer back their score. Look at the blitz coming in, and once again does not get picked up. At least we're getting our sacks just on 4-man pressures. They're sending blitzes in for this, and our offensive line is just not picking it up whatsoever. Look at this time, our halfback has to pick that one up, and Villa makes the catch to get us back into field goal range. Sanders dropping back here, steps up in the pocket, all day to run to the right side. Plenty of running room as he races up the sideline, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown again, Sanders. Second rushing touchdown of the day. And that was a 26-yard rushing touchdown. The right side of the field must have been completely open. You see Jerry Jeudy take his defender that way, and Sanders foot race here with the safety, and he's able to win it. Oh, there goes another long pass there. David Njoku gets us onto our half here. We're in the fourth quarter too, so another touchdown here could actually seal this for us. Gonna decide to go empty here on the first down play. They're sending in another 5-man pressure. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. We're over 200 yards through the air today now. Going with an outside run here, getting to the outside. Fannin Jr. holds his block. Judkins gets to the outside and gets us a first down. Only 5 carries for 34 yards here today. We have not looked onto him too often. This is a little bit of a weird formation here. Dropping back though. Quick pass goes out and gets knocked down. Clean pocket here. Up the middle, Rich Looney with the catch and drags forward 2 defenders. He's got 9 catches on the day. They must all be short, though. They only have 49 yards. So we're now at 3rd and 2. I imagine they're going to send at least 5. Nope, only send 4 out here. Pocket's looking good. Sanders again to the right side. Probably should have went to the left. It might have been way more open over there. Jabril Peppers, when did he get to the Dolphins? All right, we need to score here. We need 12. They're going to send a blitz in. Nobody's open, apparently. I mean, you can still get the ball out, bro. This is why I think so many sacks are coming in. They send an all-out blitz here. I get it. I do. That we need a touchdown here. We need 12 to get in the end zone. But completion still gives you a chance here. Like, throwing that in route there off the first in route right behind the blitzer. Who is that? Is that Jesse Villa? Yeah, that's Villa. Throw that in front of him with a little bit of a lead, and that's an easy touchdown. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. Throw it right here because it's before the sack. You can see the out routes taking the corner. You see it's man cover 0 behind it. You see the blitz. All you have to do is throw Villa right there. Not only that, but then we missed the field goal too as well. So we couldn't even go up 2 possessions. David Njoku got hurt. So now it's going to be up to the defense here to make some stops. Not Myles Garrett. I mean, he was there in on it, but Mason Graham making first contact, another sack. And this is being played right after the last game, too, so I haven't touched any sliders. There have been no updates. I don't know what's going on with these sacks. Both offensive lines, I guess, are just struggling here today. This ball goes out into the flats. We're there to go ahead and pull them out of bounds. We know they're probably going to go for it here on 4th down. Ahead of the 2-minute warning here. Drop back. Tua gets that one off before he's hit. Interception! Kamani Connor. They try to go with the wheel route up the middle to Devon Chain. He actually beat his man. We're lucky we just had to cover 1 hole there because our safety was just deep blue over the middle. Sagging back, you see JOK there. He's still in his back pedal too as well as the running back is just beating him up the field. Now, normally they use their timeouts ahead of the 2-minute warning, so we'll see if they do that this time around too as well. Dropping back here, handoff up the middle. Judkins with the grab, and they are going to use their timeouts. Read option here to the outside. Sanders has been running good, but I don't think good enough to run a read option, though. Come on, we need this first down here. It's 3rd and 7. Only sent 4. Pocket's looking good. Sanders going to step up again. He's going to get enough for the first down. Not going to slide, but he holds onto the rock. Dolphins use their last timeout. The only last stoppage we have is the 2-minute warning. But I think that should just do it, and we might be 8 and 6. And we go ahead and take away the victory here, baby, knocking the Dolphins down to 7 and 7 behind us in the standings. And now we are 8 and 6. I don't know what happened with the Steelers. I don't know what happened with the Chiefs, but this should propel us into the postseason now. And we have the Chiefs up next to kind of solidify that even further. We are another step closer to the postseason here. Sanders did it today with his legs. I got to give game ball to Sanders here today. He passed the ball pretty well and did what we needed him to from that point, but he definitely did it today with his legs. All touchdowns came on the ground. 214 here today, as we only gave 142 to Tua. So shout out to the defense as well. But 7 for 59, 2 rushing touchdowns. He did have a fumble, but when you're scoring 2 touchdowns, I can forgive 1 fumble. So shout out to the defense for being able to hold it down from our perspective. 4.5 sacks getting credit to Isaiah McGuire, 2.5 to Myles Garrett, and 2 more to Mason Graham. So shout out to the D-line. And we really got this one done here today. And now let's see what happened between the other teams. Interesting, another 2 upgrades here. See, so what do you keep doing? I get you another 2 upgrades here. 10 deflections, another big milestone. So he gets his 10th deflection this week, gets him a whole bunch more XP. So now we have 2 more upgrade points here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw 1 into slot and then 1 into man coverage again this week. Same kind of setup as last week. So +1 man, +1 zone, +1 press. So pretty even across the board. And then here we'll get another +2 man coverage. So +3 overall, which puts him up to 87 man, 85 zone, and now 78 press. This is looking like a very, very strong cornerback 3. Of course, Isaiah McGuire, after all those sacks that he just got last game, 89 power moves, 80 block shed, 80 or 70 finesse moves. I said let's go ahead and do a power rush upgrade. I want to do a run stopper one, but after a game like that, you got to put more moves into that power rush. +2 to that. Now it gets it into the 90s. And look at that. Not only did Miami lose, but so did Pittsburgh. So that jumps us into the 7th seed now. Kansas City still ahead of us, though, at the 6th seed at 8-6. The Raiders actually lost 2 as well. So all 3 wildcard teams at this moment are 8-6 currently. And that also includes the teams in the hunt. Houston now is the 8th spot at 7-7. Pittsburgh at 7-7, and Miami at 7-7. So it is anything but for sure, but we're getting a step closer. So this game against Kansas City is just as essential as the game before. So we're going to go with pretty much the same format: clutch drives or clutch endings to drives to see if any team's going to score, and in the 4th quarter if need be. All right, here we go in Arrowhead. Trying to take down the Chiefs is not an easy feat at all. And Sanders is walking into enemy territory to face one of the best quarterbacks that have played the game here in recent years. We'll talk about all time when he retires, but best in recent years for sure. As it looks like we'll take on this strong defense of Kansas City's 2 as well. First pass is going to go out and it can be completed. Rich Looney on a foot race up the field. 22-yard gain on the first play. Now, this game is must-win football here. We are only the 7th seed. Winning here could put us at the 6th seed and put us above the Chiefs, put us above teams like the Steelers, put us above the teams like the Dolphins in terms of tiebreakers as we head into the last 2 weeks of the season. But we definitely need a win here today. Sanders is going to drop back here, handing it off. Quajon Judkins to the left side. Plenty of running room as he gets us up there. It'll be 2nd and inches with a 10-yard carry. So you still call this like a first down for sure. 2nd and inches. We're going to go empty set here. Bring Judkins in motion. Quick snap here. Go right back to him. Nope, they're going to go over the middle. Jesse Villa getting a block from his other receiver. Gets us up to the 14. Offense is looking smooth here so far this first drive. Shoot, the way that Sanders just played last game, I'm surprised he didn't just take off himself. No passing touchdowns in the last game, but he did rush for 2. Handing this off to the right side. That's Chase Brown. So we do have an injury now. Looks like David Njoku going down again. He went down and left early last game, but came back. Young tight end. Still a good replacement, though, if we need to go to him here. 3 down. We're going to – oh, he's already decided to take off and run. He sucked it, and we need better movement. I know y'all said realistic movement, but don't nobody move robotically like that. There is a way to smoothly get that in the end zone. Now, see how our defense handles Patrick Mahomes, though. Definitely won't be a sack fest like it was with Miami. Much better team here. They're going to go with the play action. We sent the blitz first play. Nobody's going to get there. Mahomes is going to take off. Plenty of running room here as he gets a huge gain of about 20 on his first carry. 24-yard carry there as he's able to get them onto their side of the field in just 1 play. No Kelsey there at tight end anymore, but they look to go right to him and it's an interception. Rookie Cecil Greenwood gets there. They motioned him across. I don't remember what the name of their tight end is now. Obviously, Kelsey retired. They went and drafted a new tight end. They tried to motion him and go right to him here on the first pass, and look at Greenwood just undercut it quickly. Great job by the rookie. So now after the interception, we have to go down and score some more points here. We have to go get a touchdown after a big play like that. Rich Looney with the first catch of the drive. I think we have to upgrade Rich Looney's mid-range or mid-route running some kind of way. There has to be some way. I wish they had something just specifically like how they had route runner back in the day. We have to have something just specified for route running. Oh, wow. I can't really go ahead and, get to the next time that somebody was about to score and they get a 5-yard penalty on the defense on the kick return or on the pending fourth down. So now we're going to keep the ball thanks to a defensive penalty. Looks like penalties are still going to be a thing here in this game. Dropping back. Blitz is coming in. We'll throw right behind it. Sending another blitz in here. They're sending heavy blitzes, so we'll just keep going to the open receiver. Jesse Villa getting open. We do have a lot of talent at our receiver spot, so if you're going to send cover 0 blitzes, somebody's going to get off that man press. Here we're going to go empty, so no blitz this time. Throw goes out to the linebacker. I think that's a safety, actually. Great interception by them. They get one right back on us. Nick Bolton, their Mike backer. I mean, that's a beautiful play right there. It doesn't show what play we ran, but if we just look here, looks like it looks like it's literally just slants, and he just throws this off of Jerry Jeudy getting bumped. I don't think you should go that way. If anything, you see that they're closing in on that one. There's an open window there, but he throws it too far outside the window. You got to throw that immediate. They were able to go ahead and score off their turnover and get a touchdown off their drive. So let's go ahead and answer right back here as we're in the red zone. That's Sanders' first interception here in a couple weeks. We're on 2nd and 9 here from the 10-yard line. We're going to go with the handoff here. No, it's a read option, and y'all got to hold your blocks. How is my right guard the one giving that up, and we ran to the left side? Dropping back here. Pockets looking good as Sanders evades the pressure. All day to run. Go get the first down. He's got it and more. Going out of bounds at the 3. They're actually going to get him here back at the 5. That's a good job. Way to evade the pressure and get us another first down here. Going with another handoff here. Oh, breaks a tackle. Judkins gets about 2. Yeah, we definitely got to get our run blocking better up the middle. We focused a little too much, I guess, on the pass blocking, even though all the upgrades for the guards and stuff have gone on run blocking. Throw it to the outside. David Njoku does it again. Quiet season for him, but he is still as clutch as ever. Oh, there goes a big pass play back to the David Njoku. 21 more yards. We're back in the red zone. Up here to 1st and goal. Oh, right there underneath. Throw it. Somebody's open. Come on now. I saw like 5 people open. We could have went quick to the halfback. You could have went quick to Rich Looney instead of giving them time to settle underneath. Oh, look at that. Look at that line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on the line. They only send 4. Throw goes out quickly as Njoku drops it. Very rare drop for Njoku. We're going to come right back here. Pressure gets given up the middle. That's Randolph again. We'll have to just settle for our 3. Yeah, I was going a little too quick there. They got an interception by Trent McDuffie. 25-yard touchdown pass to Xavier Worthy right after. So that's 2 turnovers today on Sanders after having a great game when we needed him to the most. Now he's choking. And we get into the 4th quarter now. Both teams have really turned the ball over today. 5 turnovers total. But we're down by 1 here now. Once again, getting even more pressures. The offensive line is just giving it cleanly up. We're picking up the blitzes and giving up 4-man pressures. 2nd and 15 now after the sack. Pocket again is looking good. It goes underneath. Jerry Jeudy with the rack yards if he stays in bounds. So there's got to be some awareness onto that. Like, he should be able to, like, kind of tap his toes up for the first down so he gets pushed out or falls off balance. Oh, look at that. Come on, y'all. We need a first down here. 3 minutes left to go. We were able to get the stop on defense before they even crossed their half of the field as Sanders just gets dumped. 2nd and 10. Big opportunity here. Throw goes out over the middle. Wide open is Jesse Villa for the grab. Some of the most exciting football we've seen here in the last 2 games. Hopefully we come out victors on both ends. Come on, that's why your catches and your yards are down this year drastically, like almost not even in half, like in a third. He's just not making the clutch plays anymore. There he goes, this time hearing me as he goes down. Oh, no, that's them going down with an injury. They must be playing phenomenal coverage on the back end. Nobody's getting open here today. Another catch there by Looney. Come on, we need a first down here. Their linebacker is in X Factor. Throw goes over the middle. David Njoku! Just as I'm talking about him being shabby, he starts doing this, and that's another injury timeout. Chiefs might be trying to fake these injuries. Thankfully, it's taking their timeouts off the board. We're in field goal range, though, easily. Drop back, direct handoff up the middle. That's Quashon Judkins shredding through a tackle and gets down for the first. Now all we have to look, no timeouts. A field goal wins it. I would love to score a touchdown though. Your field goals are risky to kind of put your hands in that. That's an pass over the middle to Jerry Jeudy. We're now just 3 yards away. This is an easy chip shot from here. Just run it. Okay, we're going to pass it. Blitz is going to come in. Just hold on to the ball. Why are we calling a timeout? I'm about to go in and run the last couple of plays. I swear, if we call timeouts and just give them a chance to go down the field, there's no reason at all to call a timeout right now. Handoff going up the middle. Judkins, easy touchdown. That's what we wanted. Now they have to get a touchdown in 45 seconds. We're going to go for 2, so that way at least if they do score a touchdown, it just sends it to OT. Dropping back here. Throw goes out quickly as Looney catches it, but it's short. Now we would just kick this one off. Going back to the Chiefs. Big run back here by them. Gets them about the 27 they're going to down them at. So they have to go 63 or 73 yards in 41 seconds. Can Patrick Mahomes make it happen? Dropping back. Throw goes out quickly. Short. We're going to get to him. Of course, they're going to call the no huddle here. They're going to be clocking it here. So this will be 30 seconds left. Looks like we're only sending 3. So Graham, Garrett, McGuire, our 3 best pass rushers. They go short again. Them curls are not going to help you. Clock is going to continue to drip. This will probably get it to about 20 seconds, maybe 19. Oh, they got Carson up on the line of scrimmage right now. We got to try to send a blitz in this late. 19 seconds. He's going to fall back in coverage. Throw goes out quickly to their halfback again. We're there. Only 15 seconds left to go. So they're only going to have time for one more play after they go ahead and get to the line and spike this one. They'll just have time for one more Hail Mary with 8 seconds left, and it's a 4th down. Do you choose to go for the first and try to clock it to get closer, or do you go for it all now? Patrick Mahomes within 53 yards of slinging it. He's just going to go throw it out short. He gets out of bounds. But that was not the first. We beat the Kansas City Chiefs and go up to 9-6. I thought he got the first and they're going to have another chance to go for it. He chose to go underneath and get out of bounds, but it was well too short. So not only do we get the win and take down the Chiefs, it's a 2-game winning streak, but we will also move up in the postseason standings as well, giving us further away from that in the hunt territory. If we just look at the stats here at the end of this one, man, this is a phenomenal game by the offense. 298, a touchdown, 2 interceptions, overcoming the 2 turnovers there by picks, one of them leading to the touchdown that gave them the lead. Great job by the defense to otherwise shut them out. 13 for 71 here and a touchdown by Judkins. Looney had an okay day with 59, but 99 in the touchdowns. David Njoku finally comes back alive yet again. And defensively, I mean, we were just there in the quarterback space all day. Only official sacks here. Garrett, McGuire, JOK, and Emerson, but an interception by Cecil Greenwood that actually was probably one of the most clutch plays there. That turnover really helped turn the tide of the game, stop them from scoring, and put us in a great position here to win this one. So Chuck is here getting an upgrade here after the game. I'm going to upgrade his receiving back. If we're going to have him play all 3 downs, he should be able to catch the ball at the backfield. So +1 to his catching, +2 to his short route running. His catching right now is sitting at a 76 with the boost, 62 short route running. And then Shamari Connor here, we're just going to upgrade his hybrid. I know run support is the scheme fit, but having him as a hybrid role because he does come down and play in the box makes plays in the run game and the pass game. So hybrid is definitely more so his fit. +2 man coverage, +2 tackling. He's now at an 88 man, 84 zone. And now it's up to the Broncos on Monday Night Football here at 9-6. So I am going to say these last 2 games in for the next video and hopefully set up a good postseason storyline. Look at the scoring defense has jumped up to 6 now. So we've had some low scoring games. 8th in the run game, 13th in the opposing pass game, 14th in our pass game. That's improved here recently over the last couple of games. So hopefully we can go ahead and secure things up here. Right now we are currently the 5th seed at 9-6. Baltimore is still actually within reach at 10-5. We could be playing for a division and a home field advantage, or at least home field in the first round. Jets do go ahead and clinch up their division at 11-4 though, as they are currently the top seed. Chargers are the 2 seed right now at 10-5 with Baltimore. Tennessee at 9-6. We're 9-6. The Raiders also lost last week, so they're 8-7. Kansas City's 8-7. So it really comes up to these last 2 games. What kind of seed and what position we're going to be in, but it's looking like we could be postseason locks. Now, if we lose both games, we need some help, of course. You know, Pittsburgh would have to lose. That put us at 8 losses, so we probably still need Pittsburgh to lose one more, both the Raiders and Chiefs to lose one more to kind of be securely in here, and Houston. I almost forgot to look over there. Then Houston got to lose too. But if we can just take care of one more win one more of these last 2, we can finally see ourselves in the postseason here. And that would be huge. That would be yet another upgrade. We went from the first year 4-11. Last year we went 9-8. We've already matched last year's win total. Now we just got to supersede that and finally get into the postseason here and see Shedeur actually take that next elevated step. So if you guys are ready for the next video, it's me, your boy SGG, aka Coach Smooth. Sorry to leave y'all. Sorry to leave y'all on a cliffhanger like that, man. But we definitely got to get those last 2 games into one video, much similar to today's format, kind of watching the first drives, watching a lot of the game. And if we beat the Broncos, let's say the last game will probably end up being quick. So, I mean, because if we beat the Broncos and Baltimore wins their game, then they have the division. So there'll be nothing that game is playing for. We will be securely at the 5 seed, or probably move around seeding, but we'll securely have a postseason spot. But if we lose, the Baltimore game becomes that much more important. And if we win and Baltimore loses, then the Baltimore game becomes all that more important. So make sure you guys tune in for the next one. It's going to be crazy and wild. I can't wait to see you guys there on Monday Night Football. Back at home again, I know. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.